You sent Bitcoin to the correct address. You checked it. It matched. You confirmed the send. And now the recipient is telling you they have not received it. This is the version of the missing transaction problem that feels worst, because you did everything right. Here's what is actually happening. I'm Sats, and today we're making this situation actually make sense. Let's keep it simple. Before anything else, the most important distinction. There is a difference between a transaction not arriving and a transaction not being visible yet. Most cases where Bitcoin is sent to the correct address and not received fall into one of four categories: a confirmation delay, a wallet sync issue on the receiving end, an address format mismatch, or a network broadcast problem. Let me walk through each one. Category 1. Confirmation delay. This is by far the most common explanation. Bitcoin transactions do not arrive instantly. They are broadcast to the network, sit in the mempool waiting to be included in a block, and only become visible in the recipient's wallet once they have been confirmed. If the fee on the transaction was low during a period of high network activity, the transaction may be sitting in the mempool waiting. It has left your wallet. It has not yet been confirmed in a block. The recipient's wallet will not show it until it has at least one confirmation. To check this, find the transaction ID in your wallet or exchange history. Go to mempool.space and paste the TX ID into the search bar. If the transaction appears as unconfirmed, it is in the mempool and waiting. It will confirm. The timing depends on the fee and the current network conditions. If the transaction appears as confirmed with one or more confirmations, and the recipient still does not see it, move to the next category. Category 2. Wallet sync issue on the receiving end. Some wallets, particularly software wallets on mobile devices, do not update their balance in real time. They sync with the blockchain at intervals, or they may need to be manually refreshed. If the recipient's wallet has not synced since the transaction confirmed, they will not see it yet. Ask the recipient to refresh or resync their wallet. In most wallet apps, this is done by pulling down on the transaction history screen or going into the wallet settings and selecting a refresh or resync option. On some wallets, it may require closing and reopening the app. If the transaction is confirmed on the blockchain and the recipient refreshes their wallet and still cannot see it, check the next category. Category 3. Address format mismatch. Bitcoin has multiple address formats. The most common are addresses starting with 1, addresses starting with 3, and addresses starting with BC1. All of these are valid Bitcoin addresses. All of them can receive Bitcoin. However, some older wallets only display certain address formats by default. If the receiving wallet is older and the recipient is looking at the wrong address type, they may be looking at a different address than the one you sent to, even if they think they are looking at the right one. Ask the recipient to find the specific address you sent to in their wallet, and confirm that address exists in their wallet history. Most wallets allow you to search transaction history or view all addresses the wallet has generated. The Bitcoin should appear against the specific address you used. Category 4. Network broadcast problem. This is the least common but worth checking. In some cases, a transaction may appear to have been sent in your wallet interface, but may not have been successfully broadcast to the network. This can happen with certain wallet software, particularly if there was a connectivity issue at the moment of sending. Go to mempool.space and search for your TX ID. If the transaction does not appear at all on mempool.space, it was not broadcast to the Bitcoin network. It exists in your wallet's local history, but not on the blockchain. In this case, most wallets allow you to rebroadcast an unconfirmed transaction. Check your wallet settings or transaction history for an option to rebroadcast or resend. If that option is not available, you may need to contact your wallet provider for guidance. If the transaction does not appear on mempool.space and you cannot rebroadcast it, check whether the Bitcoin has actually left your balance. In some cases, a failed broadcast means the Bitcoin never actually moved and is still in your wallet. Here is how to work through this systematically. Step 1. Find the TX ID in your wallet or exchange history. Step 2. Search for it on mempool.space. Step 3. If it appears as unconfirmed, wait, it will confirm. Step 4. If it appears as confirmed, ask the recipient to refresh their wallet and look for the specific address you used. Step 5. If it does not appear on mempool.space at all, check whether the broadcast failed and whether the Bitcoin is still in your balance. In the vast majority of cases, Bitcoin sent to the correct address arrives at that address. The blockchain does not misplace transactions. If it was broadcast and confirmed, it is there. The issue is almost always visibility, timing, or a wallet that has not synced. Quick recap before you go. Sent to the right address but not received usually falls into one of 4 categories. Confirmation delay. The transaction is in the mempool waiting to be confirmed. Check mempool.space with your TX ID. If it is unconfirmed, oh, wait. Wallet sync issue. The recipient's wallet has not updated yet. Ask them to refresh or resync. Address format. The recipient is looking at a different address format than the one you sent to. Ask them to search for the specific address in their wallet history. Network broadcast problem. The transaction was not successfully broadcast. Check mempool.space. If it is not there, the Bitcoin may still be in your wallet. The blockchain does not lose confirmed transactions. If it was sent and confirmed, it is there. If you want to understand what is happening between the moment you hit send and the moment a transaction confirms, the video on what actually happens when you send Bitcoin covers the full process. That is the context that makes all of this make sense. Watch that next. Stack smart. Stay curious. See you in the next stack.